Hello everyone. So in the previous video, we saw the networking for IoT. So there we came across the terms like LAN and WAN. So let's understand it. So LAN, WAN and MAN is nothing but the classification of the networks. So there can be multiple ways to classify the network. One could be on the basis of connectivity like wireless and wired network, and one could be on the basis of speed, high speed network, low speed network. One could be the basis of authorization and the authentication. There can be private network or public network. But today we are going to see the network classification on the basis of the geographical area. On the basis of geographical area. So first thing is LAN. LAN is local area network that is limited to small geographic areas such as single building, office, or home. LANs are typically used for connecting devices like computer, printers, or other peripheral devices within a limited area. They can often based on the technologies like Ethernet and Wi-Fi. LANs provide high data transfer rate and low latency due to small convergence area. Examples of LAN include home network, small office network, university campus network, etc. So, second thing is WAN. WAN is a network that covers the broader geographical area, often spanning cities, countries, even continents. WANs connected LANs over the long distance, enabling the data communication between geographical separated locations. WANs typically use technologies like internet, dedicated leased lines, and satellite links. WAN may involve higher latency and lower data transfer rates compared to LANs because of greater distance involved. Examples of WANs include global internet, corporate networks connecting offices across different cities, and telecommunication networks. So, final is MAN. The full form is Metropolitan Area Network. MAN is a network that falls between LAN and WAN in terms of geographical scope. MAN covers a metropolitan area or city connecting multiple LANs within that area. They are designed to provide high-speed connectivity within city or large campuses. Technologies like fiber optics, and wireless connections are often used in MAN. MANs offers faster data transfer rate than WAN, but provides greater converge than LANs. Examples of MAN include city-wide Wi-Fi network, university networks that link different campuses within the city. In summary, LANs are confined to a small area, WANs converge large geographical regions, and MANs bridge the gap between these two by connecting LANs across city or metropolitan area. So this was the formal definitions. So let me explain you and give you the better understanding about this. So first thing first, let's understand. For example, if you have a system in Bangalore, okay, let's see one system is there in Bangalore, and one more system you have in Delhi. And if you connected this two with a single wire, so will this network consider as a LAN or WAN? Because it is covering the huge geographical area between Bangalore to Delhi. The distance is very large, right? But again, I am directly connecting these two. Right now, don't think about the practicality of this thing. Assume. Okay. So, will it be LAN or will it be WAN? So, you can pause for a moment and can think of it. Okay. I hope you decided the answer. The answer is it is LAN. You may ask, hey, how? So, here I am connecting using this single wire. These two systems, which one which is there in Delhi and one which is there in Bangalore. So this will come under the LAN. If there is a single wire, that means there is a direct connection between those two systems. And if there is a direct connection, there is no intermediate network, no intermediate complex systems and devices, then it will come under the LAN. Okay. Now, let's understand WAN in similar way. For an example, you are sitting in room. So in a single room, and assume you have a friend who is sitting at this corner. Okay, and you are sitting on this corner, and you both are chatting via, let's say, Instagram. Correct? Via Instagram, and you are in a single room. You both are chatting. That means you both are connected. Okay. So in this scenario, the network which is there in between you and your friend, it will be classified as a LAN or WAN. So you can pause the video and you can think the answer. If you answered LAN, you are wrong. It will be WAN. The reason being, you are not directly connected with your friend. What is happening? You are here. There is some huge internet network. Correct? There is huge internet network here. And what you are doing, you are sending the message on the using the internet. Instagram use the internet, correct? And using this internet network, this WAN, your friend is also getting your message. So you are connected via the WAN, not connected via the LAN. So I hope using these two examples and scenarios, now you are much more clear regarding WAN and LAN. So you can say any two devices are in the LAN if if the devices are connected directly or the intermediate networking devices like routers, switches, devices and systems are less and not very complex. And in the LAN kind of network, the user have complete control over the network. Okay. So in case of WAN, if there are huge number of intermediate devices and multiple intermediate networking devices or networks, I should say, and systems. Okay. If there are huge intermediate networking devices and networks, and the overall connection or network is complex, then we say the two devices are connected in WAN. Okay. So you may ask, then where is man? Where is man? We understood if there are huge intermediate networks and networking systems uh, in between two devices which is connected, if there is huge intermediate networking devices and networks, then we consider these two are connected in WAN. Okay, typical example could be internet. And generally, WAN is not controlled by a single admin. Okay, WAN is not controlled by a single admin, and LAN can be controlled by a single admin. Okay, you can say, okay, we understood this too. Where is man? Then man is nothing but intermediary between the LAN and WAN. What happens here? Man is actually a LAN only. Man is actually a LAN only. Just for the sake of our convenience, we given it a separate category because in practicality, LANs are in the small areas, right? So man are like city-wise networks, and it is a big networks. So it is also a LAN. But here things differ. Here the network will be more complex than LAN, but less complex than WAN. Same goes for the administration. The MANs don't have the level of administration and control like LAN, but it do have. It is not as open as WAN. Okay. So basically, if you see on the wider scale, there can be only two networks. There can be either LAN and either WAN. Okay. If things are simple and under control and there is no huge network component, then it is LAN. If things are complex and not a single administrator, then it can be WAN. So again, according to for our convenience, again we give multiple terms, like you may heard of PAN, that is personal area network. I did not include it in this video, the great explanation. It is also a LAN only. It is also a LAN. Just it is even smaller than LAN. It is even smaller than LAN. You may heard of CAN, that is campus area network. So it is also a LAN, but because the area is somewhat more, therefore we given this separate name. So I hope from this video you have understood and got an idea about the networking and the network classification. So you may ask finally, then in every textbook, in every place we read, okay, LAN is for single office, single home. So why is that? Because the simple reason is practicality. You can't connect two systems using the wire in huge distances like between the Bangalore to Delhi. Not practical. In similar way, you can't connect the two buildings which is there in a same city using the wire, right? If the two buildings are there, for an example, if some building is at near airport and some other building is near Belandur, so you can't connect directly using the single wire. So that is the reason we simply say LAN small area, WAN very wide area. There is no geographical limitation at all. And and MAN is for metropolitan area. Okay. So I hope you understood the differences between LAN, WAN and PAN. So that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.